to be stacking?
I think so.
You do, at 80.
Yeah, I think, part of this was Bitcoin seasonally was just not going to be attractive until after March ends, and now we're finally exiting March. And so I think not only is the calendar looking better, but as you're saying, Fed and central banks are easing, QT's ending. I think that with positive Washington sort of tailwinds means I think Bitcoin can do well to the end of the year.
Right. People love it when I ask you what your year-end target is on Bitcoin.
Yeah, and
makes people very excited.
Yes, and I mean,
one crazy high again.
I think it's still 150 or higher as possible. Okay. I know it doesn't feel like it, but once we get through this tariff and that agenda around tariffs, markets can look forward to things that could be positive.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will. During that auction that we saw a little bit before, the attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And then also, of course, in the first quarter of 2025, we always get a correction. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto moving slightly up. We have stocks pulling back, but we know why, so it's definitely expected. Now we have Tom Lee says Bitcoin can hit 150,000 with central banks easing. And guys, what do? We always pay attention to the Fed. We don't have to worry about predictions. And we have Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin. And now that we got GameStop in the game, the movies are about to begin. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now down. We have the dollar right now up. We have volume in crypto right now up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Circle IPO expected for late April. And that means stable regulation is right around the corner in the United States. And for the last 4 years, it didn't look like it was going to come. But remember, every administration, Democrat versus Republican, have different agendas. And we see Trump moving the agenda along. The rise of the digital economy. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And then we have the Fed. Repo was at $286 billion on Friday. Make sure you put it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And not only are we seeing all this technology moving fast forward, but what's moving right beside it? That's right, the drums are beating. And that's the reason why I did a Patreon video. I put it in the stock Patreon last night. I put it in a regular Patreon today. But guys, you have to understand, the crisis is definitely around the corner. They're setting up the chess pieces. In order to bring in all this technology, they need that distraction. Remember, in a crisis, you can do things you never would have been able to do. We're definitely going to get some type of reset this year. And we're going to see the digital economy steamroll for the next 3 years. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And proof of that, we have the U.S. House of Representatives to hold a hearing on cryptocurrency market structure legislation on April 9th. So we know the rules of the road in the United States for these digital currencies are definitely coming. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. Now getting over into a little crypto news, we have Coinbase controls 11.42% of all staked Ethereum, and it sparks concerns over centralization as institutional adoption grows. But when we look at all the major cryptos, it's in the hands of the few. That's nothing new. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Hunt 8 launches American Bitcoin mining firm backed by Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. And we see the Trump family definitely pushing this fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Archex buys FINRA-regulated broker-dealer to offer tokenized assets in the U.S. Tokenizing real-world assets and equity stocks, bonds on blockchains such as Ethereum, Polygon, HBAR, Hashgraph, and XRP Ledger. Also, we have Hashgraph sees third quarter debut for HBAR-based institutional private blockchain. Hashsphere is designed to allow highly regulated institutions such as payment providers and asset managers to transact stable coins and tokenized assets. So we're definitely seeing the building happen right in front of our eyes while the sheep are asleep. They have no idea. You have two economies running, the legacy market and then this new digital tokenization economy is running in plain sight, but the sheep don't see it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And lastly, we have BlackRock's Larry Fink warns dollar at risk of losing world reserve currency status to digital assets like Bitcoin. And I'll touch on this a little more in the second video, but like I've told you time and time again, crypto is going to be used as the scapegoat for the fall of this legacy market. Remember, they've already tried this before. They already ran the simulation with Silicon Valley Bank. We know it was the Fed's fault, but they blame crypto. And we see this legacy market already crumbling due to the high rates and inflation. And this is a plan that moves in phases. All they need is that crisis to bring in all this technology, the digital assets, because we know all this technology is ready to be rolled out. So that big distraction is coming. So therefore they can bring in the robots, algorithms, and drones so they can take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.